Hi guys, it's me Karen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a picture in this book here, my winter book by Rita Berman. You can read the title. I really don't speak the language, so yeah, I'm not going to try it. It's a winter book, okay? I was going to do this little page over here. So I'm going to try to get it in focus and keep it in this area here so I can, maybe I can just stick this down with that tape and not move it. That might help. So that way you can see the whole picture being colored. Try not to get my hands in the way. So I picked out some pencils, and what I did was, since I'm having so much fun with the Albrecht Durer watercolors and the polychromos, I picked out the colors that go together. So I have the light flesh here, and its matching color is beige red. They're both 132. So they've changed the number of this pencil here, so if you're looking for its counterpart, or it's also in the new set of polychromos named that too. So we have that color. We have the burnt carmine, which is the same on both of them. I'll be using the watercolors first and then putting down the polychromos on top. Caput Mortuum violet. I will also be listing these down below. And the madder for a red tone, a redder tone. So what we're going to do is we will start with the red, the brightest red we have here, and we'll use that as its highlighted areas. And hopefully you can see all of this. I am going to kind of avoid the little curls and such in some areas. It's all going to be red in this area with like maybe a gold trim around it, and the sled part will probably be gold too. The what do you call this, the skid? I don't know. I don't know the technical terms. But we're going to get some of that red on here. And then we'll do the red in here too. Kind of do the lighter red going up these curls and the darker red inside of it. So I'll just kind of go that way. Something like that. And then we'll put a little of that up here. And we'll see how far that gets us. Water brush is the small Pentel water brush. Make sure it works. And get a paper towel or something here. So if I need to, I can use that. Okay. Then we're just going to activate it. Try to get some of that water off. Don't need that much on the book. Well, seems to want to get out that much water, so I have to dry that off a bit. Pull that up. Pull it over a little. Then over here. Just bring it up those curls. You don't have to worry about being too careful on those because we are going to put another red under it. So if you get a little bit of it on there, it's okay. Don't want to get those little pearls though. There we go. I'm going to put a little more of that up in this area up here. Awesome. Okay. While we have the red out, we're going to throw it up in one of these packages. So we'll take this one up here. There. Okay. Okay, we're going to take in the darkest color that we have, which is the, gotta turn it around, Caput Mortuum Violet. I may want to wait until that dries a little bit. So what we'll do is put this color in, oh, say this package here kind of looks like a candy cane striping. We'll put that in there. And do that and let this dry a little bit more. There we go. That can dry. Still not dry enough. Now I do have a preference. I like this to air dry and not use a tool on it. One, plugs around my desk are kind of full with like the monitor, the lights, the speakers, the blah 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 blahs that you attach to your computer. So plugs are not that easy to find around here. Two, sometimes if you put a lot of water on your page and you blow it with a heat gun, it will dry areas quicker in some spots than others, and you can get a little bit more wrinkling going on. Unless you dry it from the back side of the paper, then you'll get a kind of a smoother effect. But sometimes I don't like flipping the paper, so to me it's just easier to let it air dry. It'll dry natural. The fibers have a chance to relax a little bit more. I wanted to do these berries up here. Can you see the berries? I think you can. So we're going to take a little bit of that first color, Madder, and we're going to stick it in these little berries and bring some of that color up here also. We got a lot on this side too. A lot of little circles. We figure out which ones are berries and which ones are beads. So we're just going to activate those. These pencils have got a lot of pigment to them, so you really don't need a lot down on the paper when you're doing this. Okay, got those done. Still wet. Let's see, we have some berries over here, so I'll do those too. Any berries anywhere else? We've got some here and here. Not sure about that. It's either a big berry or something else. I think that's it, so we'll just activate those up. Oh, these are tiny. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. There we go. We get them all. I think that one, I think I'll do gold. I guess it could be red. It could be like a pomegranate or something, but maybe we'll do it a different red. We'll do it the darker one. Caput Mortuum violet. Bring that color over here. There we go. No, that's still pretty wet. I'm going to take some of it though and put it up here in this corner. A little bit over here. Okay, I'm going to bring in some of the beige red, and we're going to put it up here, and probably a little in here, and we will activate that. Needed to get some there. Stick it back down. I'm going to put a little on a piece of plastic here since it's wet in here, and I just want to add a little. Just going to pick it up and add it in here. There we go. We'll put a little over on this side too. Okay. Then we're going to take some of the, this is the Caput, I don't even know if you say it that way, Caput Mortuum violet, down on this plastic too. Pick some of that up and just darken some areas. Okay, we'll do the rest of that shading with pencil. I think maybe these little balls up here need to be a color. I just don't know yet. Little package. I'm going to add a little shadow down here. And just on the other side here. And if you want, you can shadow your little berries. You can also do that with pencil. You don't have to do it with the water, but I have it here and I can use it. If you go outside the line, you have two options. You can either put water on that and scoot it back in, or you can use your eraser, try to get some of it out. I'm not going to worry about it. It's going to blend in with the background. There we go. Okay, so far, I'm liking that. I think I'll get some green out and we'll do the green up here. Okay, I pulled out two colors. One's pine green, the darkest one, and light green is the lightest one. And we're going to move that down a little bit. I'm just going to kind of put the light green on. I'm not going in the branches, I'm just taking it on the outside of it because we're going to kind of make this a little bit bigger, fluffier area here. We'll put it inside these bigger leaves. But on this one, we're just going to go kind of in that area. I'll do the same on this side. Then we're going to take the pine green, go on the bottom side of that, the middle, and kind of pull it up. Okay, and just on the tips of these guys. Just a little tip will do. Okay, then we take the brush, and on these, I want to make sure our brush doesn't have pink all over it. Start at the top of the lightness and then just bring it down into the dark and bring the dark back up. If you pull the dark up first, you'll just have a dark leaf, so you want to make sure you activate the bright light one first. There we go. On this, we're going to go on the top and activate all the light and kind of let the water bring it out to the tips of the pine branches, and on the bottom just kind of bring it out and then fluff it out on some of the branches. Kind of gives you the look of a fuller branch, not doing too much to it. So the top, fluff that color out. Bring that color over and kind of bring it up. And there we got our leaves. Now we want to bring some of that green down into the present, so we will find a present and color it green. Well, this one has a tree on it. I don't know. We will do this one here. So we'll put the light green. Well, I should put the light green over on this side. Darker green down in here. There we go. I'll have one green one there. And probably bring some green up here also. Probably should have put it over here because I have to do those leaves, and now we're going to have two green things there, but that's all right. Let's see. We'll do the dark pine on the holly leaves. This one is kind of the same as up there, so we'll put the little light green over here. And we'll just do those in light green. And we might as well just do these in the same color. I may change the color of that box. Oh, these are really tiny. Put a little green there. And a little green on that swirly. I don't know if that's part of the plant. But we're just going to activate the light. Green, and we'll shade it in with a pencil. But those are tiny. Okay. So I might just change that to a darker green with the pencils. That'll work for me. We have to do some of this ground, and I'm going to do the ground in brown and green, so I will throw one of these shades in here. We have like bubbles, so those two could be the same color. We have swirl, polka dots, and stripes. And I think this one would look nice in the green. So we're just going to color that one in green. Activate that. And if we blur that out, we could get a nice shading going that way. And then we'll put, say, the dark green over on this side. And the other ones will be a brown color. There we go. Make sure we're back in focus. We'll have to get out a few other colors here. Let's see, maybe a blue, so I can change that color up. Let's see, what do we have? Dark indigo, always a nice color. Yeah, well, I think that will go over this blue or the green nicely. We'll just add that color in there. Maybe get a nice bluish green. Then it won't look like a leaf. Okay. And we'll take some of that blue up here. So this is the dark indigo. And we'll just add that in. Okay, and maybe it's got a tiny bit of blue there, blue there. I think we'll do this one blue too. But we'll add a different color in with this one. So we'll put in a lighter blue. What is this? Sky blue. To lighten that up a little bit. Oops, got that on the sled a little bit and on the bow, so we'll have to do something about that bow. There we go. Let's get water on that, see if we can't pick up some of that blue. That'll work. It's going to be kind of a gold color, so it'll cover that little bit of blue there. Then we'll put a little blue. This is a sky blue, light blue. We'll put it up on this package. Okay. Maybe we'll do this ribbon in green, just to add some more green up here. Activate the holly. That little tree can be done in the green. Maybe we'll do these little hearts down here in, oh, this is pencil. Well, that'll work too. But I'm doing water right now, so we might want to use the water one. So this is the madder. We're just going to use that. I think I got enough on those. Boom. Maybe a red bow on that too. So we'll use the madder on that. And just bring it up. Yeah, I'm going to smear it all over the place. Wanted it a little lighter on the top, but we'll have to do that with pencil. All right, let's see, what else? I think I'll put a package down in here and just pretend it's a package. So we're going to do that one. How about a purple? We can bring a purple in. What do we have here? Purple violet. And we're just going to pretend there is a package in this area. So it doesn't look like these are just tilted on nothing. There we go. And like this one has polka dots on it, we could put some polka dots or stars or something, stripes maybe with a Posca pen. Put a ribbon area on it. You know, whatever you want. Let's see. So we have a red, 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 blue, 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 green, green, sort of green. So we'll need another purple. Package can be purple. Purple, purple. We need some purple. Do the, I think this is a ribbon. Doing every other square. Yeah, I'm gift up here. Well, who cares, right? We'll shade this down here a little more. Okay, so we just activate the little squares. If we're not perfect, it's okay. We're going over it with pencil, so. And then like right down here, we'll just start shading that. So it still looks separated, but darker. That works. At least it does for me. We can do the little balls with the same colors if you want. The little pearls. You can use the purple, the blue, the green, and the red, and interchange those colors. That would be kind of cute. Okay, we're going to do a little brown down here. Get out a goldish color, and then a brown. Well, you could be a brown. Maybe a yellow. Okay. I just pulled out these colors. So, green gold, dark Naples ochre, Caput Mortuum, not the violet, just the brown color, and a walnut brown. So we're going to put that down in here. So put a little of the green gold here, bring it into the green we had down there, and maybe about here. Bring in some of the, I'm sorry, that was yellow ochre, this is green gold. And we'll pull some of that over here and up here. Then we'll bring in the Caput Mortuum and add that in here. And then the walnut brown. Just kind of blending it all over everything. Okay, I'm going to wet it and find out what we did. Like I said, you can blend it into the other colors too. And there we go. We can shade that in with a little bit of pencil to make that look a little better. And let's see, do we want to bring any of those colors up? The green gold, definitely, because it's one of my favorite colors. We're going to add it on to this package. Try to avoid the polka dots. And we can throw it in this one. And we're just going to put it up here. Just go across those lines. and just activate it a little. Okay. We've got 3 more packages to do here. So we can do this. Yeah, we'll do this lid here. This is the wrong one. In the light, well, you can either do it in, what is this? Light flesh, or the one we're using here in the watercolor is the beige red. And the beige red is also the one that's the new one. So just activate that, and I'm kind of going over the little hearts. Just bring some of that red to the bottom section. We'll go over it a little bit more with the other color, and we're going to do that on this present up here too, with the tree. Kind of go over the tree. Have a nice peach color up there. Okay. And what other color do we have? We have one that's purple, so it has to kind of go with purple. So you can do blue, you can do green, you can do the red. Don't know if I want it red. I'm thinking I want it blue. Dark blue, light blue probably, because I only have one real light blue one up there. So, I think this bow is just like a ribbon bow, or does it need to be a thicker ribbon? We'll do the bottom in the light blue and then the top in the dark blue. And the dark blue. It's the dark indigo. Okay. Do. And the lid for this one, I'm going to do in the burnt carmine. I'm also going to pull it down for shading in here. Okay. All right. So far, that's what we got. And we have to do the railings on here. I think I'm going to do those. Well, we'll do a little bit. This is the green gold. Just going to bring it right up into here. Crossed up in here. Down in here. Add some of the yellow ochre in the brighter spots. And we'll see. I got a little of that outside the edge, so we want to erase that before we activate it. You can blend that right into the black. It's not going to make any difference. You can bring it right into the red down there too if you want. So if it messes into that, it's a nice blend. No big deal. Make sure you have enough water on the brush, but not too much. Just drag it across there. Okay, we're going to let all this dry. Oh, we didn't do that bow. What color do we want the bow? I'm going to do it the Caput Mortuum violet. And then I'm trying to think about the inside of the bow. There we go. Okay, I'm going to let this dry and then I'll come back and use pencil on it. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, we're going to do probably one of these little packages and then I'm going to call it, and then we'll have part two while I finish the rest of it. But I just grabbed the purple one out that matches the purple here. So polychromo purple violet. And we're just going to kind of show you what I do here. Now, one of the things that I've been asked before is, why do you bother putting the watercolor down first? One, I like the effect, which is an important part of my coloring, is what I like to do. This process of putting the watercolor down first has also saved a lot of time of laying down a whole bunch of layers of just the polychromos. And it also saves my hand. The polychromos were hard for me to use at the beginning because of all the layering, and I was not used to it. And my hands aren't, the best at gripping most of the time. But I've found that if I use the watercolors underneath this, I'm going to use a little bit of a darker purple here. So I'm just going to grab actually a deaf blue. Just going to darken down here in the corners a little bit more. Go right over that green. adding a shadow. With that, then we'll go back over with the purple. But the polychromos layer beautifully, and they are really nice pencils. And I just wasn't using them to their fullest potential because I couldn't. But now with the watercolors I can, which, hey, whatever makes it easier for you to do what you love. So that's why I do it. If you want, you can just use the polychromos and do the same thing. So now we have that nice purple thing. We'll do a couple of these purple items, and then like on this little ribbon where I took it up, this is your opportunity to make them a little darker so they'll stand out as more of a checkerboard pattern. As long as you can keep your squares going the right way. I mean, obviously, I have a problem doing that because I already did it once. And there we go. So when I say I'm going to fix it with pencil, that's basically what I do. I fix it with the pencil. And I'll grab a little bit of the Indithrone blue here for the blue package and throw a little shadow down in here. So this is what is going to go on in part 2. A lot of shadowing, shading, and adding color to this. And maybe we'll add like striping in here too. I'm not sure, but I will figure that out a little later. So I hope you join me in part 2. I hope you're enjoying this picture, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye now.